Hey y'all, just wanted to do a quick video to talk about app icons. And so this is part of that final project presentation package that you want to include is featuring your app icon. And it's a really simple step in the process. And you can do a lot of cool things with it. Actually, when you're finished creating your app icon, you can jump over into your InVision prototype. And at the very top by the project name, because you're working on a mobile application, you actually have an option to upload an icon. And what's really cool about that is if you share the link to yourself through that SMS message, you're actually going to be able to have that icon on your phone as a part of the apps on your phone. And so that's really cool. It actually just tap on it and it launches your product. And so it's a really cool way to kind of make this feel even more lifelike and more real. Let's just walk through how to do this real quick. Again, it's very simple. The iPhone application icon size is 180 by 180. So it's a perfect square there. And I'm just going to create an artboard that is 180 by 180. And so I'm almost there. There we go. All right. So I've got my artboard. I'm going to rename it. I'm just going to say Yakin app icon. And if you look at your phone, if you have an Apple phone or you Google search, Apple iOS icons or Apple icons, they all kind of maybe look and feel the same. It's you might just see a word or you might see an actual graphic or an icon on the actual app icon, maybe a logo or something like that. It could just be one letter or your entire word mark, whatever it makes sense in that small screen. So it's important not to include a lot of information on your app icon, but just enough so the user kind of as they're looking through all their apps can tap on it, know where it's at, find it, tap on it, and launch the application. So what I'll do here is I'm just going to insert a square here, the size of the rectangle itself. And I think I actually created an artboard there. Let me go ahead and do the square here. So I'm going to add the square here myself. I'm going to make it 180 by 180 and make sure it's edge to edge. I'm going to take my border off. And so the rounded corners on let me just change the color of this too so y'all can see it. The rounded corners on the app icons for Apple are 40, have a 40 pixel border radius here. So let me bring that number down to 40. You can see it's changing here on the right hand side. I can actually just type that in. I can make it 20 if I wanted to, but I'm going to make it 40. And so I've got my app icon shell here working, and I want to use my full logo mark on it. I feel like it's simple enough and recognizable enough that I'd want to just be able to kind of leverage this as the actual kind of text on that. I really like this purple, and so maybe I want to make this background color purple. The first thing that I'm going to do is maybe just duplicate that so I have it off to the side, and I'm going to change that app background color to purple. I can't see that, so let me take it and I'm going to change it to white there, and now I have a pretty simple app icon. One of the things I want to do is I want to maybe make a gradient out of this, maybe give it a little bit more depth. And so I'm going to change it from a solid color to a linear gradient. I like that, but maybe I don't like how stark and how dark it is. So I might just sample that color, make it just a little bit darker, and just give it a little bit of a gradient there. Maybe even change this a little bit there. So now I just have that nice kind of that nice soft gradient, soft transition. I've got my Yakin logo mark or word mark that kind of sits well within that, and I'm just going to group it. And there you go. I've got my app icon. It's as simple as that. Now I can export this as a PNG and use it in InVision to upload in that little icon option there at the very top. I can use it in my presentation, and I've got my own kind of custom app icon for my prototype that I've created for project number 4. So I told you all it was simple. You just create an artboard that's 180 by 180, drop a square in there, change the border radiuses to 40, and then put whatever you want inside of that app icon. So hopefully that was helpful. Just wanted to do a quick demo of how to do that. Again, very simple, but again, something you want to make sure you keep in mind as you submit your project number 4 final package, that you include a featuring of your app icon as a part of that. So hopefully that was simple enough for you. Looking forward to seeing your app icons, how creative they are, and how unique in the theme of your app concept they work and as they work as a part of that. So hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks, everybody.